Hey! Hello and welcome to log 89, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of wild actually finally being caught up on like editing logs and stuff again. Yeah, it's 12:14 a.m. and you've pretty much thrown any chance of a decent sleep schedule this week, or for the second half of this week, out the window because last night I was in bed at 11 p.m., right? And I had my iPad and my sketchbook. No, not even my iPad, literally just my sketchbook. No screens. And I ended up getting carried away with the comic, a little personal one that I was writing, and it's in the sketchbook, of course, so I can't share it, so it's secret. But that happened, and then I was drawing till like 1, and then I went to go to bed, and then just for the life of me, I could not fall asleep. It was like that one time, tons of logs ago, when I was painting the big swirly transformation painting, and I was super excited. And I think it is excitement, because I was just so full of energy still. Because I had followed my schedules so nicely yesterday, and it all fit. It felt natural. It was like, yes, okay, now it's time for this. Now it's time for that. And at the end of the day, we wrapped it up with going, okay, and now it's sleep time. But I tried to sleep with too much enthusiasm, and then I just wasn't tired enough. Something along those lines, but I ended up going to bed around 2 or 3, and I still had to wake up at 6:30. So we are running on very little sleep. I left my water bottle somewhere on campus. I think I know where it is, but I had to ask 2 places and neither of them had it, so it was probably the 3rd place before I went there. But yeah, did calls, did classes. Jeez, doesn't even feel like the same day. But did all the things and did a bunch of editing as well. And more portraiting. And I think it's finally starting to come to a point that I'm starting to like it. I was really not sure. It was looking real muddled. The last 2 painting sessions I ended feeling very dissatisfied. And this time I only felt a little dissatisfied. I was seeing a little bit of potential here. I was like, okay, I see it. But that's the point of this week, I think. You know, the final week. A sense of faith. You know, trusting the process and understanding that the muddled confusion is like half of the process. So, yep, I think I am finally feeling tired, but I still want to draw. I do, and I'm going to wake up at like 9. Alright, as much as I would love to just hit the ground running again and just do 6:30 again, that's not happening. And it would not benefit anyone. So, 9 it is. I still managed to go to the coffee shop today though, because I woke up, didn't have time for morning pages, so I did my morning pages after at the coffee shop, got a cappuccino, didn't finish it, half of it is still in the fridge, which I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. And I played games with my friends tonight. And I think it's absolutely worth noting that all of this very, very recent stuff, all these recent developments about just, you know, kind of starting to understand my actual worth and starting to get to know myself as a person and not just a little working machine, or not just my work. I don't know. I tried to make a comic. I tried to continue the comic I had started a couple days ago about all of this stuff, starting with the exhibitions when I didn't feel proud, didn't feel anything really. I felt basically complete apathy towards my paintings on the wall. And I was trying to tie that into the work equals worth thing, and I wanted an excuse to throw in some arcane characters as well, just for an example panel. And some other factor, and just it was all getting kind of scrambled, it was getting kind of messy, and I was losing the spirit, so I wasn't feeling it. I stopped. I might restart it later this week, but I had a different comic to post tonight. That's right, Miraculous Ladybug, a fan rewrite, episode 14, is now up. And my best friend, Meepon, the one who I'm making the series with, she donated some of her drawings to use for some of the panels, and it's great. It's so fun. Yeah, but anyway, the friends thing. Just understanding myself more, I feel so much more comfortable around, like, my friends, which I know you think, oh, you're friends, so you're supposed to feel comfortable around them, but it's the thing with, like, trust issues and stuff like that. The closer you get to people, somehow the more anxious you get. It's weird, but I felt kind of okay tonight. Like, it's amazing just watching this personal development, just in how I perceive myself, reflect across, like, everything else I perceive in the world. Like, self-love, like actual genuine self-love and self-care, just completely changes your life. So that's very cool, and I have a feeling I will not have any problem falling asleep tonight. So on that note, hoping to finish the portrait tomorrow because I have my paint crit, and then we're gonna have to crunch, sort of. Well, I mean, I feel like I say that every log, but I mean, I said the first week of April was like the final collegiate crunch. This is the other final crunch that's not technically college related, but it is absolutely gonna be a crunch. Yeah, I was gonna say, I might have to ignore all of my healthy rules and work extra, but I won't have classes, so I think it should be okay. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, no matter what, it's going to get done. I'm just going to try and preserve my health while doing it. So, yep. There we go. That's that, and I will see you tomorrow. Today, technically. And it is going to be log 90. Yeah, honestly, it would make so much more sense to just go until these logs reach 100. Because, like, how satisfying would that be? I mean, come on. So, yeah. I'm tired. Okay. Good night.